All right, we are back. It's kind of like our semi-annual podcast, it seems like, but
every quarter.
We're going to try to hit on episode number 8 now. So that way we can give y'all a little bit of information, talk about some of the goings-on at the box right now. As I'm sure most of you that have been there see there's a lot of changes going on, changes that I think are pretty amazing. It's almost like we got us a brand new box, so much room for activities. But I just kind of wanted to talk about it for a little bit. What made you kind of want to do this?
Well, just so from the outside looking in, I've been having to move the rig, reorganizing the equipment. I mean, we've talked about it for a long time. Actually, just getting a decent discount on the remaining mats. Dejan at Crew to CrossFit hooked us up pretty good. And having those mats to fill in the rest of the remainder of the floor was kind of the ultimate, all right, it's time to make a move on it. So we filled in the floor, freed up that space, then we moved the rig. But ultimately, coming in the future, we would like to be able to hold, smaller competitions, things like that at the box. So we know we had to make it a lot more efficient than it was. Not that anything was wrong with what we had, but the efficiency is a lot better, better flow of the gym.
Right it's that flow, because what was weird was we noticed a lot, coaching a lot of the classes, that with the rig down the middle, everybody always stayed so close to the rig that we weren't utilizing a lot of other space. Nobody could move from this spot, nobody could move from that spot. So with us moving it the way that it is and it freeing up all that space, if you notice, we have some of the lifting man that's painted on the ground. That's kind of something that we're hoping to utilize in the future as well. Just kind of helping the classes run a little better, and ultimately having all that extra space so one day we can have a competition there.
And it's a lot better on the coach's side too, because I don't have to run through the pull-up rig or whatever. If we start utilizing the lane markers, the lifting men, kind of set up some structure of the classes, it's easier for a coach to kind of get a good view of everyone versus half is on one side of the pull-up rig, half is on the other side, and then you got people by the front door, the back door, the fan, or whatnot. It's a lot better flow for the class, and ultimately it's a lot more room, and it's safer.
Yeah, for sure. So kind of talking about that, one thing that we really wanted to segue into was the event that we're hosting pretty soon coming up.
November 3rd.
So some of you that are in the group, in the Facebook group, know that I've posted a page about the Hahnville High School Lady Tigers Soccer Fitness Fest. We don't really get a lot of funding over there for that sport, and it's kind of expensive every year between buying new equipment, traveling, hotels. There's just a lot of expenses that Hahnville doesn't really pay for.
Right.
So we have a booster club. I'm sure many of you that have been to high school or have kids in high school know that booster clubs and raising money is a really big thing. Well, last year, our biggest fundraiser is our soccer tournament that we hold, and right when we had that really bad freeze was the weekend that we were supposed to have our tournament. And the tournament got canceled, so we missed out on a lot of money that we're used to using for the upcoming year. So we kind of put our heads together, and me, Coach Ray, and Coach Alex were talking about, man, I know we can hold us some kind of CrossFit event, because the girls CrossFit there during the summer. We've got, they're all into the CrossFit thing, and I just think it would be a perfect fit. So after months and months of talking about it, we finally decided, look, this is the time to do it. We started putting pen to paper and started planning this thing. So just to kind of go over it at a high level, it's really going to be 2 events. It's not going to be a competition. This is just going to be a fun fundraiser, just an event to go out there with the community, try to raise some money for the girls, and just have fun doing it. And on the same note, what we really want to do is try to have a dry run for a competition that we will be holding, where everything has to be exact. Everything has to be perfect. We can kind of get away with some things not working in this event because it's not a competition.
It's going to be very good practice, one, to see how we can set up our facility to accommodate, hopefully, 30, 40, 50 teams. That's the goal, at least. To run multiple heats, to try to track down a schedule, to have some vendors or something set up, to have that to be utilized for the athletes. It is going to be a very good practice run for our box to see how we can accommodate. We've done things before in the past at our gym, but nothing to this level. So it'll be good practice for us, but it's great for the community. Those girls worked their tail off this summer. E-Rock and Aero run a great program for those girls. I don't know much about girls soccer, but I see some of the high school sports, and they got their stuff together, which is, it's all the more that I'm willing to help as much as I can for those girls. But each girl is going to be in charge of a team, basically.
Yeah, each girl is going to be responsible for 2 entries. That way, they can either enter it themselves and then have a $25 donation with their entry. They can get a friend. That way they can have 2 entries. And I've even challenged them to get 4 or 5 or 6, however many they can, because obviously the more the merrier, the more money we can raise, the more things that we can do during the season and the off season and things like that.
And so if you don't have a team of 4, because we're going teams of 4, I believe. If you don't have a team of 4, just sign up. We'll find a group of 4 for you, or find a group of 4. It'd be $100 for a team of 4, $25 a person. It's going to be a good day. We got shirts. Shirts are going to be given out for every participant, and they'll have some for sale at location. We're going to try to get some sponsors to donate some goods, to do a raffle. We're going to try to have food and jambalaya, I think, something like that.
I think so. We're trying to get somebody to come and donate that.
Yeah, so we'll have concessions for sale. It should be a good day. Come out and get some food at least, buy a T-shirt, see some fitness go down. I believe we talked about it not being a competition, but at the end of the day, we're still going to have some sort of distinction.
We're still kind of working out those details. Before we go a little bit further on, I really wanted to mention that when you talk about the T-shirts, we will have a T-shirt for everyone who enters. For the volunteers, we're going to get them a shirt. People that judge, we're going to get them a shirt. But all those shirts are being donated by United Way, which is an absolute tremendous help. If you're not supporting United Way, I challenge you to donate to them. They do some amazing things with helping us out at the school, helping kids out who are less fortunate. There's a million things they can do. Come and talk to me or Nicole if you ever got any questions about United Way. But the things that they've done for us and things that they do for this community are amazing, and I challenge you to support United Way the same way that they've supported us.
And that's a pretty big deal for what we're trying to accomplish. As of right now, that's the biggest expense I believe we had going in.
For sure.
Yeah, and they said that they would take care of that for us, which is, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's directly going to help the cause for the competition.
So one of the things what Ray was talking about too was, with this not being a competition, we still want to have something for you because you're donating that $25. We want you to have a good experience, have some fitness with the community, but we also want to give away some prizes and things like that. But one of the things that we did was we didn't really want to give a first, second, and third place team. Ultimately, we will, but what we're thinking about doing is, let's say we have a heat of 5, and I'm not sure how big the heats were, maybe 5 to 7 teams at a time that'll go. If you have a heat of 5, let's just say, whoever has the fastest time in that first heat, we may give them 5 raffle tickets. Whoever gets second in that heat might get 4, third gets 3, and so on down to 1. And then at the end of the day, we should have some nice prizes for first, second, and third. And then we'll literally pull out of a hat, and whoever that ticket is for will win first place. And then we'll pull for second, pull for third. And I think it's just a fair way of just everybody having a chance of winning, because we're hoping to have a lot of people who have never done CrossFit before to still come out and support and see what we're about. and still have a chance to have a little fun and, have that chance to win a prize. So you will have a little incentive if you're fit. Obviously, you may get a few more tickets, but it's still, we want everybody to have that chance. So that was kind of the easiest and best way that we could think about handicapping that event to say.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what we've got in the works so
we
far.
Get some of these super teams from the box to come out and try to win the high school Fit Fest fundraiser.
So what you can do is, I should leave a link down below. You'll have a link to the sign up page. We'll post it again in our Facebook group page. But what you can do is you can go on there, you can click on the register button, and even though it is teams of 4, you can sign up as an individual, you can sign up as a team of 2, a team of 3, or a team of 4. So if you want to sign up, just do that. There are some payment options on there to send me a Venmo, PayPal, or you can email me. I'll give you my address if you want to send me a check or anything like that. We could take care of that. That way, if you're not signing up as a team of 4, we will assign you to a team the day of the event, so it won't be an issue. Also, if you want to participate but you don't really want to compete, you can also click the register button. There's a spot where you can sign up for free as a judge or a volunteer. So if you want to be a judge or volunteer, if you want to be there, please do that so that I can just have a tally of who can be there, so that we can kind of divvy that role up whenever we get to the day of the event.
We'll definitely need help outside of just competitors. I mean, we want maximum participation. Bring anyone that has any mobile ability in their body, because the workouts really are gonna be built for any level of fitness. Just for fun. It's gonna be a fun day. But we'll need help outside of just the competitors, judges. And even if your heat's not going and you want to judge heat 1 and you go in heat 6, I'm sure it's not really gonna be an issue. But to have some people on the side that can help with concessions, that can help get athlete check-in, can help whatever. Just anything will go a long way.
So we will need your help. That's what I'm saying. So please go and volunteer, help us out. We'll assign the duties the day of. But if you got any questions, you can contact either one of us. You can also contact Coach Alex. He knows all about this too. So we're gonna need the help. Also, if you can't be there but you still want to help donate, maybe, you can, again, click the link down below, and that'll have all my payment information if you want to send me something. We would definitely appreciate that as well. That'd be awesome.
If we do get raffle prizes in early, we'll start posting them, so you can start planning your donation, I guess you would say. Planning your attack or strategy on that. We've done that before, and it's been pretty fun. Raffling off the different items. Hopefully we have maximum turnout. We usually show up pretty well as a community. Y'all have never let me down when it comes to that, and hopefully we just make this as good a success as we have everything else we put our hands on. I can speak for myself. We've put a lot of work into the box over the last couple weeks. Endless thanks to Aero, Mark Edwards, Ty Dewey, Mr. Kyle, Big Matt and Unger, and Eddie today saved the day with the water cooler that we were about to throw in the dumpster. No, it's been there's more out there that's been helping. Those are the Austin. He helped move some stuff, scrape the windows. Just the little things. It's been a all hands effort for the most part. People's been throwing help left and right at us, and look at the box. It looks great. I'm very proud of the work, very proud of what we've done, and I think it reflects what our athletes deserve. We're blessed with a facility that's above average in size. We got some TVs up, so we don't have to keep walking back and forth the floor to see what's on Wi-Fi. We got some more things coming down the pipeline. Just trying to line some things up. Should get a boost of new equipment coming soon. Jared's working on a glass whiteboard for us. Just some little odds and ends that's going to make keep pushing our facility to be the best that it can, and giving our athletes the best experience that we can give them. That's the goal every day when we wake up, just to make it as good of an experience as we can.
Yeah, so really excited about the things to come. Like I said, please go and sign up. Tell your friends, tell your family, bring a friend, bring some family members. Let's make this an awesome event. And then that way we can get a little bit of practice for the next event, and we'll have, we'll have another podcast eventually one of these days when we decide to do that
maybe
too.
December. No.
Yeah, maybe a couple more months.
Right.
But that's all I got. I don't know if you have anything else you wanted to chit chat about.
I'm good, E.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks everybody. Keep working hard. Go sign up for the Fitness Fest, and we appreciate your help. Thank you.